This is the valley floor. We're up 1,000, 1,400 feet before we start climbing up into the vineyards. We came to Lake County and began to look around. One of the local ranchers was also a realtor, and he brought me to this ranch. We got 800 acres in all on this particular property. It was in August, and it was very warm. In the afternoon, I noticed about 3 o'clock, things really began to cool off, and the breeze began to come over the hill, and you could smell the moisture from the lake. We get an afternoon cooling, which creates every day at least 40-degree spread between high and low. We did tests. I got a group that came out of San Joaquin Valley. Soil analyses were taken at every inch and in every foot as a whole, down to 6 feet. And these guys passed it as okay. We also brought in a drill rig. We drilled 10 test holes for wells, did water samples, and found that the water was what we wanted as well. So we kind of did our homework. We did our diligence, I think, and we're seeing rewards today. The entire ranch is volcanic. When we get into the North Valley, it's volcanics mixed with ancient soils that were pushed up from the old lake bed years ago. You can pick up a stone and see just the absolute layer after layer of leaves that have been laid down and pressed together in that stone. Chuck McDonald from Hess said he believed that this was some of the oldest soils within the county, just because of the lake bed being pushed up. We call one location the Glacier Moraine because it is cobble from fist size down to gravel, and it's all red. No question, it's volcanic. The grapes are great anywhere on this ranch because primarily we planted rootstock for the soils that were in it
to balance it
out, and then we put the clones on top of the rootstock for those locations that we felt were best. If you'll notice, the cane is well balanced, the fruit's well balanced, and it doesn't have a very big trunk on it. This is very austere soils for grapes to be grown in. The minerality is really something special. In this Petite Sirah, especially in these heavy volcanics, these soils really depart a special flavor into the grape that is unmistakable. This is the true volcanics. You can see the rock that we pushed up. That was a mountain we made. We moved approximately 4,000 tons of rock when we built this ranch. My guys named that El Espinazo del Diablo, which means the spine of the devil in Spanish. The reason they call it the spine of the devil is they had to put the rock up there.
We're facing southwest, we're facing southeast, we got slopes, we got all kinds of differences in the land, and yet everything is really even.
Different plant angles. One is for the sun, coming one side, and the other one is for the tractor or the people working in the field. No one accident. The top of the hills is Petite Sirah and Malbec, and the other side it's the Merlot.
What you'll find on this ranch, it's really almost a spice rack. For instance, you can go to the Clone 4, and it can be very, not extremely tannic, but it'll become tannic, but it's an absolute fruit bomb. And go up to the 337 because it's a little warmer. You don't get the big fruit like you do in the 4. But it's very bright fruit. The color's good, and it's a little more tannic. The wineries that buy out of the Malbec have gotten golds and silvers out of it, double golds and silvers out of the Petite Sirah, and I think you'll find the Petite Sirah, as Daniel would say, is candy. You can really see the purple coating the glass. It's definitely got the color to it.
I think this is a really special place. The combination of this full bright sunlight and the cooling lake effects you can see in this wine is giving you this tremendous color and these wonderful rich fruit and perfume aromas. And then the other thing is these soils give this, just in the back, there's this tingling minerality that you almost never see in Napa or Sonoma. That's a special terroir aspect of what you get up here. And on top of that, because we're surrounded by all this sagebrush and drought-tolerant natural plant life, we get these kind of sage and bay aromas. So you end up with incredibly dense, complex wines. Look at those seeds, they're nice and brown. Let's see if we can get any color out of those skins. Oh, I must have cut my finger. That's the way we like it. Okay, this stuff's ready to go.
It is,
You
absolutely.
can pick that anytime.
We're pleased. Our winery guys are pleased. B.R. Cohn has been rewarded with a double gold best of sweepstakes out of the San Francisco Visa Classic.
I put it out all of my life and my blade right here in this ranch.
One of the winery guys has said it probably the best. He said Diamond Ridge is the diamond of Lake County, and they buy grapes from all over the county. So I think we found our spot.